I'd be curious to see how that ends up working out for him.
Yeah, they're gone. That's high. Seriously.
All right. So I think last week, did these guys play each other last week, or was it Pope? Like, or last 2 weeks ago, I think, not last week. I can't remember honestly, but okay. Pokemon Stadium is going to be a little bit Falco favored. You can't go off the top, which is maybe not as much as what you want to do when you're playing Fox or Sheik or Pikachu, but definitely still you got a lot of space to move around, and you can potentially kill off the top. No, 36 is not going to be enough, but you know, it is what it is. Hello, hello, John Human.
Nathan,
Welcome to the chat. Fellow human.
Yes, friend.
Brawlhalla.
I miss it. I know this is game one, but
Yes.
John Melee.
Yes, John Melee versus PeachPants,
Yep.
aka Helix versus PeachPants.
Yep. I don't know how. I guess this is like a better matchup for Helix, like personally, right? He's probably beaten him more, but Helix should be closer than this.
This happened 2 weeks ago, but I can't remember what the outcome was. I think PeachPants won.
Really?
But yeah, I don't know what their score is.
Oh yeah, because I believe this finals was Peach Ditto, so he definitely got outplaced by.
I don't think it was Peach Ditto.
What?
No. It was Helix in third, and
Helix beat Stockholm, not
Yeah.
Man, that's right. Well, at least proficiency in the matchup. He's looking phenomenal right now.
yeah, John Melee's going crazy right now.
He is.
That's why his parents named him that.
Yeah. This is kind of funny that this is a neutral stage. I guess neither of these characters are particularly proficient at killing off the top, right? So
Falco can get some stuff. I was talking about this before we got on, but like Falco's got some options when at like certain percents and whatnot, much more so than Peach does. And like, I would say that's probably a little more Falco favored than it's Peach favored, but it's not overwhelmingly one direction or the other.
right.
And same thing with FD actually. Like FD traditionally really seen as a, you know, well, obviously it's PeachPants' counterpick because PeachPants or Peaches in general have the ability to go absolutely insane on a Falco.
Right.
Off
Chain
of it.
grab.
But like Falco also has incredible punish.
Yeah.
So
I feel like that's an underrated aspect. People like will talk about FD as like against Marth or against Fox, against whatever, that Falco will lose to a lot of the chain grabs on the stage, but the punish game for Falco on the stage is really good.
yeah, it's hard to stop. And Helix is kind of going crazy right now.
Really is.
honestly.
A man possessed. There's a fly on the mic. I wonder if they can hear that.
No, certainly not.
Get out of there.
Oh, 3 dash attacks in a row? My god.
I love Peach. Huge Peach fans, me.
Okay.
I think that was 4 dash attacks and like an up tilt, and that was about all the moves you hit him with that stock. Pretty sure.
I don't know about the up tilt. That's a
But
pretty
there's some-
uncommon. That's an uncommon Peach move.
I'm
The
trying
up
to think.
tilt. The up tilt with Peach is she like headbangs with her crown. Basically.
Really?
Yeah, you've never seen it because it's terrible.
I didn't know Peach was built like that.
Yeah, she headbangs.
Let's go.
And but yeah, definitely the kind of it was looking like Sheik almost with multiple dash attacks into like a neutral air into a dash attack kind of situation.
It's funny how a character changes between different Smash games, whereas like Peach up tilt in Ultimate is amazing. It's like pretty sure it's like a really great combo starter. If I remember correctly, it might be down tilt, but I think her tilts in this game are not great comparatively.
Peach's tilts are like I don't think they're necessarily bad, but like when you're tilting, you're not doing her float cancel aerials
Yeah.
or down smashing, which are just okay. He makes it back. I thought he was a little bit too low for that, but
Wow.
that's why he's the Peach Pants. That's why he's wearing the Peach Pants.
This game went from orderly to really chaotic, really fast.
Yeah, this is
Both of them are just going to this silly mode. It's a big grab though. He's able to make it back. I don't know. This is a tough situation. Yeah.
The falling Nair off of that. That's one of the most frustrating things that happens playing against Peach, is you get a hit on Peach and she's falling, and like maybe you're not at hit stun yet, or maybe you traded, and then she's able to act out and Nair you before you can hit. It's just like, what did I even try to hit you for? What was that? What was that win for? You know what I mean? I'm just gonna lose overall.
Yeah.
So like, feels
Frame data.
it feels terrible when that happens. But you know what? I'm sure if you're PeachPants, you're taking that to game 3.
Oh yeah. So I mean, 1-1, and I guess the Falco immediate counterpick is Battlefield. I'm not. Does Falco really have counterpick stages in this matchup?
I don't know. I don't think any stage on this matchup is particularly bad for any player.
Right.
And like, I'm sure there's gonna be some like nerd in the comments who's just like, a 2-2 Falco player, just like, what do you mean? Like, FD is so bad for Falco because Peach is like, or like some 2-2 Peach is gonna be like, Falco's absolutely impossible to beat on. Like, it's like whatever, you know what I mean? I feel like both characters have things that they can do to each other.
Yeah.
And
you 2-2ers in chat, Nate knows better.
yeah,
right?
as a fellow 2-2er, I know better than you.
Yeah.
I'm better than you.
Yep. Trying to think of the 2-2ers that would be in chat. Denny, I guess.
No, Denny's beyond that. Denny's the GOAT.
Well, Swiftle's kind of stacked.
Yeah, Swiftle is stacked.
Yeah.
Swiftle's unfairly stacked, actually.
You know what I'm realizing?
They have some of the best players in our region, and also some of the players in our region.
They do have some players from our region in their region. Yeah, we had a whole car gone before top 8. The Sarasota car is out.
Yeah, they're not quite Swiftle, they're Sarasota, which is like their own thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a kind of a crazy thing to, like, that was Spency, that was Raid, that was D-Joy. On any given day in West Florida, if one of those guys shows up, you just kind of, they're a shoo-in for top 8.
Right.
So that all 3 of them didn't make top 8 is kind of a pretty strange phenomenon.
That's like 2 of our, I mean, I guess the Deej was seat 5, but that's a top 4. So we had the Ganon 5 cow, right?
Yes.
And Mike, both top 4 seeds did not make top 8 winners. Mike didn't make top 8 at all. This is a really crazy tournament. Maybe it's, the venue being really great, but we've had some really strong upsets in these tournaments that we've had at this venue.
I think it's just the people of Tampa, like the traditionally 2-2 level players, and I'm gonna like Captain and Kevin and Interguy have transcended that to an extent, but traditionally they've been kind of like more of the 2-2 level, and they are. And I feel like as a whole in West Florida, the 2-2 level can really reach out and like at any given point kind of beat those players who are going to get top 8.
Right.
And it's just on any given week, will they? But like her Interguy and Captain specifically, they're doing that a lot more frequently than they ever have.
Yep.
So
yeah, and I mean, a lot of the time I would say with Kevin specifically, it's stuff like he runs into a Falcon, right? Today he ran into Mike.
that's a good bracket.
Yeah.
You join enough brackets, eventually you're going to get a good one.
Oh yeah. So, but I mean, both of them are still very capable of doing well. I think Captain was able to get top 8 this go around too. Just went out to Gears, I think 3-0. So they can place Kevin now, and then the loser of this will fight Carly or 5 cow. He has a tag. I forget what it is. I don't think it's called 5 cow.
Cow. 5 cow. That's why it's 5 cow.
Oh, it actually is 5 cow?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's funny. Man. So, let's see. PeachPants won the last game. We weren't super focused on it, but it was still pretty close. I think that's surprising given the fact that Helix was like a really brutal tree stock at the start, and
yeah,
PeachPants has just completely changed up the game plan, and it's clearly working. I mean, he's up in this game. This could be just a quick 3-1.
Oh, tosses a turn up for use later.
He's done that. He did that on FD. He got shined, and then Helix went up to follow, and nope.
Yeah, John really needed that one if he wanted to make his melee journey happen. And yeah, okay. I like the attempt at using the old shine to put the bomb back in its place, but Oh, oh, both of these players doing a little something a little too risky, getting a little bit too crazy, and possibly a little bit silly.
Yeah, both players seem adept in scramble situations, which is funny because they are both scrambling a lot in this set.
I don't think I've ever met a Peach player who scrambles harder than Ben.
Yeah.
Like, actually, he's like the king of the scramble. Helix, not as much of a scrambler, but still, just like Falco's a character that really has a kit that lends himself well for those like neutral interactions where you're just trying to get your first hitbox out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of really quick aerials that do a lot, and a lot of obviously shine.